You with a commentary. Oh, jeez. Something I haven't done before. So, I have a story about something that happened a couple days ago as of me recording this. So, here's what happened. A bunch of kids at my school. Well, let me set up the story. At my school, we have a bunch of kids who are like kind of stupid. If you know what I'm saying, like they're kind of like they don't follow the rules. So what they did, well, they do, but they're the popular crowd. So they don't like to listen to people, or like they don't do the right thing. They do what they feel is popular. So basically, what happens is they let's say they did something stupid. So I wasn't there for this, but I saw it. So basically, they decided to go, and there was a fresh slab of concrete that must have been recently poured. And so right after school, since it was the second to last day, they decided to write their names and put their handprints in it. Okay, so here's where it gets weird. Well, not weird, but stupid. They write their names. One guy wrote his one of my, I guess you can call him friends. He punched me in the face once, but that's a story for another day. Basically, they all decided to write their names in the on the pavement. So they wrote their names. Somebody drew a penis in the ground. Yeah, a dick. I know. It was an 8th grader. I'm not gonna name names. But yeah. So okay, that's that. I just drove by. The next day comes along and it's a half day, so it throws our schedule in a weird manner. It basically So basically we have our last period on a normal day at the end of the day. So basically what happened was they started calling down kids to the police officers off to the school's police officer. We have a police officer for like school safety and whatnot. Like if your school has one of those, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you people should know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like a thing that's new now with all the recent stuff. But yeah, there's some stories I have to go over and think about. So basically, next day they get called down to the principal's office, and the rest of the class is like, oh, who's getting pulled next? Who's getting pulled next? So basically, they get pulled down to the police officer's office, and they got one kid because he wrote his last name too, and so they got the one kid. He ratted out about 10 people, which was like, ugh, like you don't squeal. So they collected phone numbers from all the kids that they were able to call in. Basically, the moral, what I'm trying to say is like they wrote their names in the sidewalk for no reason. And keep in mind, this was behind a fire hydrant. It's gonna come handy. It's gonna come back up in a little bit. They wrote their names like just wrote their names, and they basically wrote their names. Some put their handprints in. Some people wrote other people's names. Thank God nobody wrote mine. I'm not very popular amongst the people in my school. But yeah. So basically, now over the summer they have to. So because it wouldn't. So basically, the foreman of the crew called the police, not the homeowner, but the foreman of the work crew. He I'm gonna quote what one of the guys told me, or at least what he told me. I guess it wasn't really like what the officer actually said, but he said, "You're lucky that the foreman doesn't want to press charges, because he could press vandalism charges on them." So basically, you know what? I guess that's just something weird that happened. I mean, it didn't actually happen to me, thank God, but I saw it and I knew the aftermath. So their punishment was to pick the weeds. So it was illegal to do it in front of a fire hydrant. So basically, the the guys that did it, the guys that were caught, because there are still more. Like there was this one girl who she didn't write in front of and behind the fire hydrant, and nobody saw her do it. So I mean, guess she gets off easy. So basically, they get to pick weeds on every fire hydrant this summer. They're calling their parents on Friday of the week it happened. Just hilarious and stupid. The things people do today. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all in the next time. I'll see y'all in the next time. I'll see you next time. Peace.